What's up, guys? Doing a quick live show. It's March Madness, the first weekend. A lot of games going on, so expect these little quick live updates. We got Arkansas. They battled Colgate. They punched their ticket to the second round. We got Ohio State. They're battling right now. Oral Roberts is giving Ohio State everything they can handle. Two picks that I've missed already, but not bracket busters. The first one, Texas Tech beat Utah State. I had Utah State, but only going to the second round, so not a bracket buster. The second one, Virginia Tech lost to Florida. I had Virginia Tech winning, but only to the second round. Not a bracket buster. So far, so good. Of course, Illinois, they beat Drexel like we all thought they would. They're on to the second round. It's this evening that's got me a little nervous. The closer the game gets here, the more stressed out I am, especially for the West Virginia game. Morehead State is not your typical 14 seed. They're a pretty good 14 seed, so they could test West Virginia. They have a balanced attack, pretty good defense. West Virginia's offense is just a little bit better. So that makes me feel okay about this. We got Sea Dog Morgan, Pedro, y'all in the house. The other comments faded away, so I didn't get to y'all fast enough. So leave more comments so I can shout out your name. They kind of went away on me. This is actually the first time I've gone live on my phone, so a little different type of setup. But the reason I'm doing this is, like I said earlier, this first weekend, all right, here we go. Aaron Games 30, Nate Beast, Sports Prod, and Rice Farrell. Those are the guys I missed. Appreciate you guys watching. These are just going to be quick, updates on what's going on. Maybe you don't know what's going on. You don't know how your brackets look. I'm here to let you know either your brackets are good or maybe one of your regions got busted. So right now, my brackets are okay. I've missed 2 games, and that was the Texas Tech and Caleb in the house. What's up, man? I missed the Texas Tech and the Florida, but didn't have them going past the second round. So my brackets are still okay. But it does, whenever you start missing games early, you do start sweating just a little bit. So hopefully none of my teams that I have going deeper lose today, and then that's when your brackets start getting busted. So far, so good. 2 losses, not bad losses. Let me know how you guys are doing. How are y'all brackets? Leave a comment. I'd really like to know, how everybody else's brackets are going. I noticed on Twitter that Pigskin Pete he already got his brackets busted because apparently he had Virginia Tech going deep. Nate Beast is 4-0. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. That's some pretty good picks. Beehoo says he's 4-0 so far. So apparently they both had Texas Tech and Florida. So if you look at the brackets right now, so far Chalk is winning. And if you go on ESPN, you can make like a bunch of different brackets. In one of my brackets, I did have Chalk. So, of course, in that bracket, I'm undefeated. But in my actual picks, I had some upsets. So far, not really any upsets. Chalk is winning. So we'll see who can upset who. Aaron Baller says, I made a couple brackets, and for most of them, I'm 4-0. That's a good deal. For me, the biggest thing was Virginia Tech. I did have Virginia Tech beating Florida in a lot of my brackets. But the good news is I didn't have them going past the second round. Florida they're very inconsistent. Yes, they beat West Virginia, but you never know what Florida's going to do. And even though Florida won, I still think they had the seedings mixed up. I do think Virginia Tech should have been the better seed. So maybe a mild upset in reality, but on paper, Chalk is winning. Now, whether that continues through the rest of the day into tomorrow, probably not. That is rare. I've never seen Chalk win the entire first round. So we'll see if this is a historic bracket to where, basically if you wrote down Chalk, you're good. Beehoo says, I hope Ohio State doesn't bust up the bracket. Citrus Aviation in the house. Yeah, Ohio State, they're scaring a lot of people. Of course, I had Ohio State being Oral Roberts, but I don't think I had them going all that far. Maybe to the Sweet 16. I think I had Arkansas beating Ohio State, which earlier Arkansas did beat Colgate, and Colgate was a better team than people realized. That this was a hectic game. Colgate was in it up there, probably till about halfway through the fourth quarter. So I was expecting a wild shootout, and for the most part that happened. But Arkansas, they looked even better than what I expected. So, Nate says he has Creighton losing, which is fine. That's a 12-5 matchup. You got to pick some 12-5. For me, I have Oregon State beating Tennessee in my 12-5. Citrus Aviation hasn't filled out a single bracket. Man, it is March Madness. You have to fill out at least one. It's not too late. Get on ESPN. Go fill out one bracket. As long as you fill out one bracket, you're good. Yeah, I'll probably have lag. Sorry. Go fill out a bracket. Just one. Even, pick out the winners that have won so far. That's fine. But go ahead and get the rest in and see how you do. You have to do at least one. That's the rules for March Madness. You have to do at least one bracket. Rice said, I filled out 10. I think I filled out like 20. Aaron says, I made a joke bracket and I had Clemson winning the championship. Yeah, that's, and it's 4-0. Never know. Citrus says, okay, I'll fill out the bracket. There you go. If Ohio State loses, I think we all screwed. No, I'm not screwed. I have them going to the Sweet 16, so... Colgate has the second scoring offense. They were draining threes. Exactly, and that's what everybody was talking about. So that's a good heads up. I made a coin flip bracket, and Morehead State won it all. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, even if they do beat West Virginia, I don't think they're going to win the national championship. I mean, that's a very high educated guess. So if I'm having lag, I apologize, guys. Citrus says, I like Illinois to win this year, but we will see what happens. Yeah, I looked at their statistics. Illinois is legit. I thought West Virginia was in the easiest bracket, and we are, but I don't think Illinois is the easiest one seed. I would actually give that to Michigan. Somebody had Colgate over Arkansas and Virginia Tech over Florida. That's Storm Z. Sorry about your luck. Hey, this is March Madness. It happens. Don't feel bad. I'm sure a lot of people's brackets are busted by now. Like I said earlier, Pigskin Pete said his brackets are busted. I don't know what his definition of brackets busted. I don't know how deep he had Virginia Tech going. But for me, for a bracket to be busted, a team would have to lose in the first round that I had going to at least the Elite Eight. Sweet 16, that sucks, but that's not a busted bracket. The deeper you have a team going, the more busted your brackets are. So, if you had... I'll just use this for instance. If you had Virginia Tech going to the Sweet 16 and they lost today, I wouldn't say your brackets are busted. I would say they're damaged, but I wouldn't say they're busted. Now, if you had Virginia Tech going to the Elite Eight or the Final Four, national championship, yeah, your brackets are busted. But as long as you didn't have them going past the Sweet 16, then you should be all right. Nate is ranked number 1 on ESPN right now. Congratulations, Nate. It's okay to brag. I'm okay with that. What is the biggest news of the bracket so far? Well, so far, it's Oral Roberts giving Ohio State all they can handle. But the thing is, this does happen in the first round, so don't be surprised if Ohio State ends up whooping Oral Roberts by, 10, 15 points. This happens. Now, that's not to say that the upset won't happen. It does happen. But don't count your chickens yet, all right? It's only halftime. Ohio State's a really good team, so, it could turn out to where Ohio State just needs to make some adjustments, and by the end of this thing, it'll look like they dominated the whole game. So it's just one of those type of games. Stormzy says, I'm a West Virginia, so I hope they go Mountaineers. Yes, me too. I think I have West Virginia going to the Elite Eight, getting beat by Illinois. Ohio State is great, but they are lacking in defense. Yeah, and we saw that in the last, 7-8 games where they had that stretch where they weren't doing so well. At one time, Ohio State was competing for the 1 seed. I still think the 2 seed was a little high for Ohio State. I think the fact that they got to the Big Ten championship is what got them that number 2 seed. I had them as a low 3 seed, possible high 4 seed, depending on what other teams did. But for me, I had Ohio State as a 3 seed. But really, I can't say anything because I had West Virginia as a low 4 seed, possible high 5 seed. And we got a 3 seed. Oklahoma State got a 4 seed. So the seeding didn't really make that much sense this year. I want to know what kind of criteria they went by, because it was a little ridiculous. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I do videos like this all the time. Well, not live videos, but today I'm going to do several of these kind of update live videos. So, yeah, hit that subscribe button. I'll keep you up to date, let you know who's going well, who's already gotten beaten, all that stuff. Imagine Bama wins it all and they win basketball and football. Yeah, the last time that's happened was, I believe, it was in 2006, 2007 when Florida did it. I think they're actually the only team that's ever done it. I remember that. I was, 24, 25, something like that, and Florida won the national championship in basketball and football. That was crazy. And then, on the flip side, last year, and I was able to do a video because it was a perfect storm, Ohio State, this was before the big dance, but Ohio State, they got beat in the playoffs as the number 2 team in the nation, and in the same weekend, West Virginia beat number 2 Ohio State in basketball. So, crazy things happen when you have a school that can do well in both sports. So, some good, some bad. We'll see what happens. Alabama's a good team. I actually have Alabama going to the Final Four, so that's only 2 games away from being a national champion. And they would only be the second team to win the national championship in basketball and football. Well, I got to get off here, guys. I'm actually having some battery issues with my car, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to have it tested to see what's going on. My other car's in the shop, so I'll get that back on Monday. We'll be back good to go next week. Get everything figured out. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll keep this thing going. I'll see y'all later. I appreciate everybody that stops by. Oh, my Final Four. Yeah, Kansas, Alabama, Arkansas, and Illinois are my Final Four. And yes, I've gotten a lot of crap because I have 2 SEC teams in. But that's just the way it happened. The 2 best teams in the SEC happened to be in 2 separate brackets. They had decent matchups, in my opinion. I actually thought Colgate was going to be a tougher matchup for Arkansas than what they were. So I'm actually really confident in Arkansas now. Hurricane T2Y in the house. What's going on, man? You caught me right before getting off this live stream. So shout out to you, man. Maybe we can do a live show on your channel on Sunday. Yeah, guys, if y'all haven't, go check out Hurricane T2Y. He is a Miami Hurricane fan. But I have to shout him out because he allows me to do a show with him every Sunday. Well, not every Sunday, but most Sundays at 4 o'clock. So go check out Hurricane T2Y. As long as you don't hate the Miami Hurricanes, you'll like Hurricane T2Y. Because he is a diehard Canes fan. So there you go. I'll see you guys later. We'll see how this thing goes. I do have 2 losses so far, but no bracket busters. I hope y'all's brackets are doing fine and well. I know Nate Beast, you're 4-0. We all know. Number 1 in ESPN. You're doing great. We'll see if that continues. All right? Y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see y'all here in a little while.